go Pitori, go Soshanguve.
Yes, I.
Yeah, I'm an artist. Mostly specialized stage
Do you
performance.
draw dead people?
No, I can get hello such.
I can
Manyala, bro. Manyala.
You said you're an
Yeah.
artist.
Oh, can the artist give about draw a fet?
Dead people specific.
Okay,
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'd say that. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
and
continue.
then yeah,
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry.
machine, and then I also do like theater, acting, poetry and stuff, you know.
Actually, you look good for it.
Sure,
I don't wanna
brother,
lie.
thank
I don't
you.
wanna
So stage names are me Umhambi, meaning like the traveler,
The traveler,
and then so yeah, I go through life experiencing
I'm happy. I love the fact that you invested. You know, when you're gonna give yourself a name on who you are and what you do, that means you invested.
yeah,
right?
and that
So-
name in Namoena, Ibawena,
Exactly.
Waipila.
And I love how you live your character. I don't know if I'm able to put it right. You know, there's guys that would sell you gangster music and they're actually not gangster. What I'm saying is, you are who you are, irrespective of your art. And then tell me, when did this music bug hit you? I'll tell you it myself. Mina, my mom, she was a shipping queen. I became a king by playing. Okay, what's a dining room? She loves jazz, and my father was a jazz person. But I'll be the boy behind Osekamerin, Ojala Amakaset, we Haifa. Badalila Uprenda Fasi, whoever that other gay guy, Michael, what did he, George Michael? Yeah, my mom loved that. She used to sing the lyrics and hold the record. Anyway, but she was a jazz person. My mom loved the listener smoke. She was Elizabeth. I think at some point, I would love to have a joint like this called Ella's Cafe in to honor my mom. She loved the music. She collected the records. Half of my record collection comes from her. And I don't think she understood that in my hip hop terms she was a crate dealer. So, it goes on and on. How
Sure.
the music bag?
Brother.
Yes, man.
So yeah, now okay. Kiri, kukasi mama zako ko nna ke tshara teng ke batho ba ke rele ba tshara gospel mo. So taba
But
music.
church music was there.
Yeah. Ko kerekeng magogo wa bona the spiritual.
Let me, don't be ashamed with that. I have a friend that used to be in choir, like a whole church choir.
Sure.
Who's a renowned DJ. I won't say.
It's a body to go church, brother.
So you come from that,
yeah, background,
not instrumental vocal.
Yeah, and even that time it's an scale and until for high school matric 2007, and then that's already the following year now I needed to check what he says to.
And he chose poverty.
Yeah, go charting the banya scale. Can't take a go necessity to me while poetry.
Also, you can write.
And let no brow. It's in poetry. It's a Gamiruba.
I'll show you one.
It's a Gamiruba. Miruba is in set up the Mula.
Guys, this is the Soul Fanatic frequencies. I'm gonna get him to do something that probably I wouldn't want someone to do it to me. He just with something.
I can see it. I can see it because it's a good when I know Tara Iori, I get good house story.
The most beautiful thing about this is that we can call him the original member of, how do you call it, 2024 DJs BlaQt's program. We have a band, and it's called you guys said it's
Ingulu.
no, it's called Black and the Fanatics. No, it's called Black and the Fanatics.
Actually, my black lady net one or it's a little bit less really discussing.
Okay, guys, let's get this back in track. Okay, cool. You've met my percussion. I'll say my percussion because I'm putting this thing together. Percussionist. It's English. We're in KZN, we're holidaying, we're drinking, this kolele, sneaking. Hi, Austin.
Hey, how you doing?
Black and all things dandy. Yeah. And sexy. But anyway, I wouldn't want her to talk. I'll tell you who she is. She's the person behind Creative Base. She's the driver. She was steering. Yeah, Axie boss is steering. I'm the boss. Anyway, moving right along. Actually, I need to stop talking for people. People need to start talking for themselves.
Thank you.
Besides, okay, let's hear Tebogo's voice.
Yeah.
But I do have a gun. Just please introduce yourself.
I'm Lweni, and we're here from the East Rand, and we are here in Utrecht. And what would you like?
Why are you sitting there during a Soul Fanatics podcast?
I'm the cleaning lady of the company.
She said it best.
The cleaning lady. But you know, when it comes to the question, why music or why art, I always feel like certain things in life you don't choose, they are you, so therefore you just live it, you know? And
So you music,
I'm art.
not music.
Art is in different forms. It's music, it's poetry, it's reading, it's designing, it's singing, like, you know? So I wouldn't like to, close myself off to say, maybe one day I won't sing or be a backup vocalist or whatever.
Actually, for the sake of content, guys, this lady featured on one of my favorite bands. I've got most of their stuff. She featured on Kulafe's latest offering. It's called Africana Woman, and the track that you on.
I've done.
She doesn't know the name of the track that she's on.
There's quite a bit because I did the first project with Kulafe, the African Woman, and I had like 3 tracks in there.
Alright.
And then the last one was just now in September that was released, and that one piece I can't even know what it called it, but yeah.
So to the guys, Kulafe, you guys owe me money. In many ways or form, because one of on one of the dopest track, actually it made my playlist. So do I need to regress? Should I be straight? Okay, so it made my playlist. I won't explain. She's on it. Kulafe, you guys owe me money. You guys owe me money. Creative Base happening. Next subject.
Wow.
Yeah. And then what?
Another cool affair thing happening, so we need to go with it. We're waiting. Who
What
are
must I
you?
say?
Your music bag?
Oh, I'm Lonje X. I am a singer.
Your surname is X.
No, it's my name.
Itagazelo Zaga X. Okay, anyway.
Why is it?
Yes, I'm a singer songwriter. I'm a radio presenter. Yeah.
I don't have much to say about this subject except for he's dope. I've not really gone into work, but there's something that I picked up, which is attention to detail. I think that's what he has, and he cares. That's one thing I've realized. He cares. I wouldn't have met him if he didn't care. You know, in this case, we're talking about him. We're coming to the other part, or which we might not get into this video. But anyway, as we continue, your music back. How growing up, how did the music hit you, and how did you align? What you're Kwaito head, you're hip hop head, you're classic head, reggae head, cocaine head. I'm sorry, I was talking about music, but anyway, yeah. Tell us more.
It hit me with my school choir. I was in school choir.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I love this. And then the writing part came. I started as a poet. And then I was like, okay, I can actually change this to song. And then
The transition from you, from that bug and saying, I can actually do this. Tell us about it.
It's just different. I love sound. So sounds come to me, and then from the sound, then I listen to the
So you don't
emotion.
mind having a partner that snores at night because it's just
What the partner does?
snores.
I
That's
do, I do. It's not nice sound, full of sound.
It's sound. Yeah, she can snore and I'll wake up and be like, you know, I'm putting a beat at her. I record that on my iPhone and then tomorrow we have a song. But besides that, did you see that there was a future with the art form?
Yeah, like I believe in being true to myself and what I want to do, and I fail to do what I don't like to do. So music was what I liked to do and wanted to do, and yeah, so I did see a future.
Okay, to all you soul fanatics watching this thing, I'm about to say something that's very rude and I'm about to be a temper. Number one, this guy is acting so cool with my glasses on. Now I'm being a
It's all
temper.
about you now.
Yeah, now I'm being a temper. But you know, you meet people in life. I need to give you not 10 pounds but 200 pounds. There's something that I've been battling with of late. You're very confident and you know what you want, and for the few hours that I've been around you, I've realized that you're a go-getter. You do what you want to do, and you actually have a way of blocking the noise. You know what I mean? And you're a risk taker. Why I'm saying that, number one, me coming here, I combed my hair. I look at your hair and be like, what the hell informed you that you looked at yourself in the mirror and be like, this is what I want to do? So that guy, you don't have boundaries. And I must say, for the first time, and hopefully I could say ganing. I'm proud, and you've shaped a bit of the man that I am. I usually take as I go along. Meeting you yesterday, you're very confrontational. I'm happy that you didn't come to me and say I play shit. That's cool. You came to me and told me, yo, we're drinking, we need cigarettes. You upfront, and I love that about you. That's what this podcast is all about. So moving right along, umfazi wami wobusi-2 bafethu ungukhumali Sibongo bafethu igceke elikhulu. Mama, your name and surname and your music back. When did it start? How did you get the music, and what music was it? Uyakhumbula kodwa?
Bana bami.
Indlovukazi mayibhekeke meya. And you guys looking for abo 8 nani lo mama uthathiwe ngizomnika nje isibongo sakhe umfazi wesibili. Continue.
Yeah, man. Say too much. Kuningi. Yo.
Maningi.
Yeah,
Let's go Ningi. Yeah. And she's a vocalist.
A vocalist, MC, voiceover artist, and yeah, music.
What's the first song that got you crazy? I can guess. Brenda Fassie, we can special.
Oh, wow. Did you just name it?
Did I nail it?
Brenda Fassie, yeah, but the song, no.
But give me props. Can I have props? I give, because actually Brenda gave a lot of people that sort of confidence. But yeah, it's your story. Let me not shine on your shine.
Yeah. For me, strange enough, it was Nemeza.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Didn't think of that.
Even I don't know, but yeah, that's the song. At first, I didn't even understand what the show is until it's a cool.
Awuyeki isingisi awuthi lo mama ashaye nje iparagraph ngesizulu yo.
Paragraph ngesizulu. Okay. Yeah, iqale bengingayithuli kahle ukuthi kuthazithule ngoba kaBrenda Fassie, but then yeah, ngakhula then ngathi ngithi ngena kuyona ngase ngiunderstand.
Azange ushaye isichiko saka sis bani lo we-gospel.
Cha.
Azange ushaye.
No,
So you've you've always been a dreadlock.
Not dreadlocks, Afro.
Yeah. Right. You guys, hopefully you're not bored. This is the Soul Fanatic Frequencies. This is your boy, the Soul Fanatic DJ BlaQt. I'm hanging out with my people. We're drinking. It's December. This usually happens. This is like Africa, Southern Hemisphere. The weather is probably like 34 degrees or something like that. But other than that, I've got my man all the way from Ghana. Charlie!
Yes, sir.
Charlie!
Yes, sir.
Charlie!
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Tell us about you, your name and surname, and how the music thing started with you.
Oh. Hello, everybody. My name is Yavia Budonga Tobuna Ago Abudulaira.
Do you want me to type this shit?
Sorry, my name is Tarajelo.
Yeah, say it again, Charlie.
Eh?
Say it again, Charlie.
My name is Yavia Budonga Tobuna Abudulaira.
Whenever you say that, you don't run out of ink. Anyway, guys, that's his name. That's my boy. It's Charlie. To us, your music part, Charlie. How the music, and he's a percussionist, a dopest one ever. I was scratching and he was following my scratches. You could count. I love that. I love how you counted after my scratches. Anyway, tell us your music part.
Okay.
I was boy who born from Togo and grow up in every country because I start from 1988. That's where I start.
1988.
Yeah, as a small boy.
I'm trying to figure out what form I was doing. Anyway, yeah, continue.
Yeah, as a small boy, on 1993, I started moving around until here I am in Africa. But anyway, I'm from Ghana, and yeah, okay, I born bred in Africa. That's the one I can say.
And then the music, my friend?
And the music, my music side is like bro, you know, like when we are growing, you are born into a, yes, you can see there's a lot of musicians around, but for their way, okay, anyway, I'm born from like
so at home, at your mom and pops, or
yeah,
at home there was music
during music.
always.
Like my daddy have a society which, which they always play music every.
It's like an event.
Yeah. So from there, I started going to music school when I reached Ghana, and a school called Ascenta in Ghana. So Pila, I was born in Togo.
In Togo.
Mm.
Oh, that's Mali. Togo is
No,
Mali.
yeah, it's sharing border with Mali. Yeah, like the West Coast.
Okay.
So yeah, slowly by surely.
And then your love for percussion, how did you meet that girlfriend? Should I call the percussion your work wife?
Yeah, that's the real. Yeah,
Oh.
we just put it on the right way.
Yeah.
Because if it's not the one, I won't be here because I have to run away from home. Because
Did you have to run or you chose to move?
No,
Did
you
have to run?
You have to run because the family are choosing. They are putting me to where I don't want to go. You see, so it
You had to
becoming
choose,
some misunderstanding, and then I said to myself that okay, my first going, I start age of 15 when I was 15 years old.
So you left home at 15?
Yeah, age of 15.
So you were such and you were so mature to make that decision at that early age, because I'm thinking at 15 I probably thinking of my mom and my dad and my grandfather to help me out money wise, food, shelter and everything. At 15 you decided you're gonna take something different.
Yeah, I can explain like the reason why when I start moving age of 15, because where I was born is it's the ocean side, you know, and it's closer to harbor.
So when I guess kahle kahle awunabhadi tidala ugeza le bhadi. Anyway,
You don't
never
have
mind,
that omen.
continue.
I don't have.
That omen, because you live by the ocean, so you're always cleansing yourself.
That one is
Have you ever had a situation where the ocean, apparently the ocean talks to you? Have you ever had a situation like that where you wanted to go in, but something said no?
Don't, yeah.
Have you ever had that experience?
Yeah, I'm a fisherman, bro. Yeah,
Oh.
even to.
So that's another trade.
Yeah, that's another. You know, actually, our side, from school, because at that time when we go to school, it's like we go to school from morning until 12 o'clock, and other people go from 12 o'clock. So when we are in the
There's
morning,
shifts for school.
yes, the shift.
When
When you are in the morning, when you are in the morning shift, you come back, you go to the top of the sea, you find what, you know, like trying to survive. So to rely on Papa and Mama is not that much. Only where you rely until when you grow. Even Daddy and Mommy, they know when you reach by that time. Because I started stay on my own when I was 18 years. Like stay. No disturbing mommy and daddy anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But your parents are still together. You still have a solid family.
Yes.
background.
I have a nice.
When was the last time you saw them?
2021. I went home 2021.
Alright.
Yes, like two years back.
Alright, guys. This is we call him Charlie. Ago is our percussionist for the new formed band, which is Black and Fanatics. Ingulube the band. That's our AK. You know what? And then as we move along, sinistering lana upula vula magarage election is
Maboso sani.
It's the first time I see a smile for the entire weekend, but then it's okay. Hi. Akufana izolo kunjani ngakwena? Sibonga inkosini mani masa ukhipha so far. Bafuthi kuyenza njani? Angizwanga umoya. Oh, I see. That's nice. That's nice. Tell us about yourself and the music. This is Soul Fanatics. It's all about soul, and we fans. I don't know anybody whether you listen to Maskandi or gospel. There's always soul. It's like the common denominator. Tell us about yourself.
Fantastic. I think I'm the only person here on the NCB art as a mainstream occupation. I am a practicing life coach and a businesswoman. My passion is empowerment. Like, I love collaborations. I love working with young people, especially because they keep me on my toes. I love the art space. I was telling Ulwandle Izolo ukuthi I don't follow art. Art just finds me wherever I go. You know, I'm a writer. Haven't performed, but spoken
Writer
word.
house as a script writer.
No. I'm going to.
Oh, okay.
Excuse
the pun.
I'm a published writer. I've written for publications like the Oprah magazine, Disney magazine, local newspapers and regional magazines as well. And then I perform as a spoken word artist, but I haven't done it in a long time. And then, featured on the show. So it wasn't really a performance, but featured on one day show recently. I'm really into inspirational spaces, empowerment, upliftment. I don't believe in can't. I don't believe in no. I don't believe in never. And music has played a very large role in Bilwenyami because it's always been there. Ngivulese Kwanza at a church called St. John's Apostolic Faith Mission. I don't know if you guys know it. Blue and white, brass band, you know. So Nasekaya.
Were you a singer in that
choir,
space?
Yeah, choir,
Okay,
church choir. My dad loved jazz, the likes of Kenny G and stuff like that. So there'd always be that type of music.
Can I be
playing in
silly?
the house. Go ahead.
That's a bad rap to call Kenny G and speak about jazz.
I understand.
Okay.
Yeah,
But it worked. It worked.
Yeah. So
there was a point in auction by music fusion.
That it fits more into fusion.
Yeah.
You're right. And then, guys, I think I feel it's deeply, it's as if Gunama spirits are whenever I'm experiencing a performance or even listening to a song that has meaning to me. I don't have a favorite genre. Like, a good song is a good song.
What was your... have you ever bought an album or a CD or a cassette? Or
Yes, I have.
what was your first?
I think the first one I sang for myself with my own money was Inombula by Freshly Ground. Yeah, I think it was Inombula by Freshly Ground. I love...
We're in 2023.
Yeah.
With a couple of days left. That was your first album.
And I said, with my own money, and that was the question.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to.
Yeah.
So you're a late 80s baby.
Mid to late 1986. I don't mind sharing my age, I'm 37.
No, it's not about that, but you made
Yeah.
because of their first album. By that time when that album came out, I think we were shying away from an era yokutenga ama-singles and CDs. It was very late. I remember because I used to promo them when I was in Cape Town. 2021, I was working at Waterfront in music. I used to promo it, and there was this stupid thing that South Africa had that we copied from overseas. I think it was Idols, but it has something to that. But when you say that, I remember selling those CDs, so that's what I'm trying to. Okay, that's great to know. Guys, this was a young get to know my people around me, a young soul fanatic frequencies edition. Actually, our subject is somebody that inspired me in many ways. But I need to thank these guys. I've met a new family. I have. They say Sundown says 58 fans. Now it's 59. Now it's 59. I've just recruited one. So, but anyway, this was a young. I wouldn't say preview because I don't think that's a proper English word for that. But this was a young intro to that. And there's one thing that we didn't do in this episode was to shout out to our host, Kwantu Village. Kunobhuti lana wama-dreadlocks ubizwa ngoqalo. I know him as Kush Koza, part of the Seven Locks collective. We go a long way back. You can rewind the cassette. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. These are my people.
Last but not least,
There's awusifikile ningixolele bafethu sawubona bafu kodwa kunjani izwi liphi yeah liphi ubolekise ngani angikuzwa
hayi bengisathe shu
I don't know if it's this like me pointing this thing back to myself, how I know this gentleman, but Mkala's introduce. He is so important to me, but Mkala's introduce. And please tell us your connection with music. Thank you.
Sanibonani bafowethu. You know that way. Kamntando okambatha. Ngizalelwe la eMafoko.
Mafoko kuphi ku like how
iseyosizweni.
Oh.
EMafoko, shout out to Smauza, Cape City.
How far is it from here? Cape City, Rap City.
Yeah. Umculo njalo sihlangana nawo kwaphazamisa ngisho nofundo esikolweni.
Yeah.
So fana nezimo eziningi esibhekana nazo kodwa out of uthando saqoqela.
Listen, let me tell you about this. We need to stop being apologetic, but maybe you're not being apologetic, you're acknowledging that fact. But let me tell you guys this. I think we're 20 years behind the leading countries in terms of US and the UK in terms of art. There's something that I've realized. Most of my heroes, one of them will be, okay, my favorite artist because of his artistry is D'Angelo. But there's one guy that I follow without fail, is Questlove. That guy started playing an instrument at his younger age, and he was playing for his dad's band before that guy was even 13 years old. So what I'm basically going to is that don't apologize for choosing the music over school. I wish we could do this with our own kids. I wish I could give Uhuru a musical instrument or whatever that he needs. Yeah, because there's something that I believe in, which is the 10,000 hour if you do something for 10,000 hours, you would be a genius on that, on whatever you're doing. So imagine if you start playing piano at the age of 3. By the time you're 15 years old, you're a genius. You can actually manipulate the instrument itself. So that's how. Do not apologize for choosing the music over what we were told. Go to school, get a job, get married, and get whatever the case is. Not that it's a bad advice, but it doesn't fall the same way for the rest of us. Thank you very much. No. Actually, I thought this episode was going quite well until she spoke. Now I might just have an episode with her on her own, because what you're doing, there's no child okula elokishini and they say, go out there, you're gonna be a great life coach. It's not even in our conversation. It's the same as mental health. I was telling you about something, Loti, with white people, when their parents divorce, it becomes a biggie with the kids. But as black people, when the parents divorce, they don't even sit you down and tell you, hey, again, you know, and you're thinking, this guy was at home. For a weekend. I think for how it's been documented for white people, it's like, yo, abantwana, they misbehaving at school because, hey, you know, it's documented in most of the films that we watch, but not with us black people. Tina, chief, you know. So that's why I say the life coaching, and considering that as black people, as artists, talking for myself as well, we do go through a certain space that will make it difficult for people to love us because we're in that space. So yeah, you just change the shape of whatever was happening, but then it's great. But yeah, I think we must wrap it up. Hang tight for the next episode. I'll be talking to one of my favorite Wishes Rocks. Yeah, he will introduce himself, but thank you.
Bye, thank you.
Sundown Ceci 58.
Hey.
Hey, where naman?
Peace.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. That was a nice episode. Actually, that was very calm and nice. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, sir.